So I'm gonna talk a bit about the web monetization that I actually worked on. And I'm gonna start with a short introduction how I actually got involved into web monetization. It started at the W3C workshop about games last year, where I was presenting about the indie perspective on web games, which ended up with two things indie web game developers struggle the most, which is discoverability and monetization. Interestingly enough, I bumped into these, who some of you may know, and he's like, we kind of have something that can solve your monetization problem, and it kind of solved it. So 2 months later, we already had a web monetization category in the JS13K games competition I'm organizing. We ended up with 48 games that were using web monetization.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sorry, I was trying to mute everybody else, and I ended up muting you by mistake.
No worries.
If you're not presenting, if you're not Anjay, could you check your audio mute? There's somebody's beeping. Thank you.
So we had this. We had a bunch of games submitted to the competition. The good thing about those games is that all of the source code in a readable form is on GitHub. So you can basically see how those 48 games were actually created. Many of the developers are writing programs. So you can check how all of those games were created and how web monetization was implemented. A few months later, we also had the MozFest Arcade, which was basically showcasing our games, Enclave games, and the JS13K games from the competition at the booths, where we were showcasing them. We had some Web XR games as well. Somebody has something really loud up there. Anyway. So we were showcasing those games, and we had really cool conversations. And the best thing there was that we had the wallet set up so people could see money streamed in real time. When somebody was playing the games, you could see how the money were streamed to the wallet. So web monetization is the API that you can use to send money, which is a proposal to the W3C. I think the best explanation for someone who don't know absolutely nothing about it is that it works kind of like a Patreon, but for the whole of the web. So you can basically visit someone's page, and then that someone is paid some money. So instead of like selecting which people you want to support by subscribing to them, by selecting which offer you want to pick, it's rather visiting anyone who have a web monetized website and spending time on it, and automatically those authors are getting paid. So web monetized website, what's that? To have a website monetized, you have to have a meta tag, a special monetization meta tag, in which the content of it is your payment pointer. For example, my games have this payment pointer, which is coil.xrptbot.com/something. And this is a unique string or address or URL which points to your wallet. So the browser will know where to stream the money. And if someone visits the website, the money will be streamed directly to your wallet. Real time. So basically, if someone visits the website in the exact same second, some micro amounts of money will arrive to your wallet. There are a few services offering wallets. You have to create a wallet to receive microtransactions. You can pick any of the three right now. There will be more in the near future. Uphold appeared like 2 days ago, and you can pick, because Stronghold was for US dollars, GateHub for XRP. Uphold already have like 60 different currencies to pick from. Okay, so there is Coil. So you can register on the coil.com website to become the paying subscriber. If you register, pay $5 a month, you will then, and when you will visit other people's websites, if they are web monetized, they will get paid. So it works like a gym membership, I would say. I think that analogy works nice because you pay $5 a month, and then you have access to all the web monetized content there is. So if you visit someone else's website, Coil will pay for every second you spend on that website automatically, and I think that's really cool. Okay, so if some paying subscribers can visit your website, it would be nice to somehow reward them. To do that, you have to detect if they are actually visiting your website and they are paying subscribers. You can do that with JavaScript. And the easiest way is to check for the document.monetization object. And if the state variable is started, then you can do something. If you prefer using events, you can use the document.monetization attach the event monetization start. And when it actually starts, then you are sure that someone is a paying subscriber and you can offer something. And this something could be some interesting extra content. For example, in all our games, we have some extra benefits for people who play the games and who are Coil subscribers. Some coins, some other things, a whole extra level. And you can imagine you can add basically anything. It's the cool thing is you're working on your own code. You're adding your own features that people will benefit from within games or any other content. And I think the best thing is that we can get rid of advertisements. If we replace advertisements with web monetization, we don't have to worry about privacy issues, about spying on them, about advertisements collecting information, then companies selling the data, because it all revolves around sending some micro amounts of money, and that's it. From the game developer point of view, for me, there's a huge difference, because a classic publisher have some complicated SDKs we have to implement that will show the advertisements, while web monetization is just what I show you. One HTML meta tag and basically 2 lines of JavaScript to check if monetization has started. And the huge difference in income is that we don't have to wait months for reports if we earn something or not. We will spend countless hours on implementing SDKs, wait half a year to learn that we earned $1, and we can move to looking for another publisher. While here, the money are streamed instantly in real time, so we can actually see if a single person visits our game, we are already paid money. That's my game development point of view, but beside games, you can monetize basically any web content there is. 2 days ago, there was announced a WordPress plugin, so you can monetize your content on your blogs. You can record videos and monetize them on YouTube. There is a Cinnamon platform which is natively built to support video creators. Podcasts, any tools or services. If you remember the websitely from our last call, that could be web monetized, and that would be really awesome. So anything you create on the web, if you want to earn any money on it, if you want to get rid of the adverts and monetize it the only proper way through web monetization, then you should definitely try it out. And you should definitely try the Grant for the Web to fund your research and your work. Yeah, I mean, try that out. See if it works for you. If you have any questions, just ask us. Thanks.